Yo, what's good, YouTube? It is your boy Flyer69 coming at you guys today with episode 28 of the Philadelphia Flyers franchise mode. And this episode is a very big episode because we're in a very interesting spot. We're actually decent. We're 27, 23-1, or in other terms, 27 wins, 24 losses on the season. We are actually doing pretty good. The only thing is just the East is very good this year. A lot of very good teams in our division, a lot of very good teams in the Atlantic, where the Eastern Conference is kind of stacked this year. So we are currently out of a playoff spot by a pretty decently good margin by, what is that, 6 points, 7 points, I would say. We're at 55. That is 6 points out from the Rangers, and they are the last wild card team, the second wild card. So we are a little bit away. We have 3 first-round picks in this draft. We have the Bruins pick, and they're getting a little better. However, they're not very good, so that could potentially... That's 2 lottery picks as it stands. That is 2 lottery picks within this upcoming draft, which is huge for us. Now, I have thought about something for this upcoming draft where I'm going to be very active, meaning I want to make a very big move this offseason, meaning I want to trade up within the top 5 of this draft. The top 5. I want to trade up to whatever. I'm willing to get rid of that Bruins pick, our pick, or whatever pick, 2 first to move up to the top 5 and get, whether it be Gaspard LaPontagne, Clifford Lotz, whether it be Isaiah Huey, whoever it may be. I am very interested in these guys where I'm willing to trade up and get these guys because they are kind of ready to go next season. They're going to be franchise game changers for us, and they're going to really set us over the top this next upcoming season if we get a prospect of their caliber, and that can really get us over that hump. However, we are still in a quite decent spot. We're not too far. We're doing decent. That's the thing. We're doing decent. We're not doing bad. I know some people are saying blow it up, just rebuild. But I don't want to fully blow it up because I genuinely believe we have a ton of cap space. If you guys don't know how much cap space we have here in Philadelphia, we have a lot of cap space. We have $20 million in cap space. We can do a lot with that money this upcoming free agency where we can really load up. So technically, why would I potentially want to blow it up when I can potentially stay course, maybe get rid of some players, maybe they have like an expiring contract or whatever, and make a massive move this upcoming offseason, whether it be going for Shane Wright, if that's even a possibility, if he's a UFA or RFA, whether it be Jason Robertson. Who else would be would I go for Nicholas Robertson? I don't know. I don't know if I would go for Nicholas Robertson, but if our boy Jason Robertson's there, I genuinely believe there is a strong chance I do go for him because we have the money. Why not? We could go for a defenseman, whatever that may be. Maybe Nicholas Robertson. Maybe we bring in them both, and both of the brothers play on the same team. That works too. We could bring in Rasmus Sandin, Noah Hannafin, Niles Lundqvist. Like I said, we have a lot of money to just do whatever I want. Run crazy with it. I'm going to do some... And maybe look for big trades. Maybe there's a player on the trading block I really like, and we can go after him. Maybe we do that. Maybe we do. Like right now we have $34 million in cap space. We have money. We have literally fuck you money, and we can just spend it however way we want, and that is fantastic. Drew's going to retire. Hayes, we're not probably re-signing. Well, actually, I'll re-sign him because he's probably not going to want a lot of money. Yeah, okay. That's not going to affect the cap hit. We'll bring back Siggy. And Hart, yeah, he still has a lot of years left on his deal. We'll touch on the goaltending situation in a moment because that is very interesting this year. Really interesting. Our highest paid player is Sean Couturier, and he has only 2 years left on his deal. Farabee, he's our second highest paid player, and we got him on a really good contract. Pretty team friendly, if you ask me, the way he's been playing. Bernard Docker's actually a really good contract we have, and how well he's been playing really well for us. So that one's aged really well. Cutter Gauthier, we have him on a pretty good contract. We have Konechny on a hell of a contract right now. Yeah, it's a 2-year deal at 5.1, but that's still a steal of a contract. Byfield's finally stepped it up. Now, is it a potential possibility we trade him? He's still young. But I'm not ruling that out of the possibility. I'm not ruling that out of the question of trading Quentin Byfield. That is possible at this trade deadline. I never said I'm not going to make any moves at the deadline. I just said I'm probably not going to sell, and full-blown rebuild because, yet again, we have a shit ton of cap space. We have a lot of assets. We can be really, really active this upcoming offseason. That's what we are going to do. We're going to be extremely active. We're going to go out and get ourselves good prospects, great NHL caliber players right now. We can do that. We can easily afford to do that. We have plenty of decently good prospects now, but if we get a franchise game changer within trading up into the top 5, there we go. We're set. We're ready to go. I think that's the one thing we're really missing for the future of this team, and we get that, we're set. I think we're going to be set. Now, I did say there's a goaltending situation, because there is a goaltending controversy here in Philadelphia. There very much is. And Carter Hart's hurt. If you didn't see last episode, he's hurt, and he's regressing a little bit. He's at 84 overall. He's 30 years of age. Now you're asking, okay, so who's the replacement? Yves Gascon, the female goaltender. She's actually done very well. A 901 save percentage, a 290 goals against. She's outperforming Caden Primo. So right now, she's our starting goaltender, and to a degree, she's playing better than Hart. To a degree, she is. I mean, his save percentage is 899, a 329 goals against. Compare that to Yves. It's 901 save percentage and a 290 goals against. So Hart, you better watch out. Yves Gascon, coming for your job, buddy. If she keeps playing the way she is, I mean, she's not gonna be the franchise goaltender of the future. Probably not. But she's holding it down right now, and that's all I can ask for. That's all I can really ask for. And as you can tell, we don't really have a lot of great offensive capable players because our top point getter is Cutter Gauthier with 41 points, and we've played 51 games. We have no one that's near a point per game right now, so that does sting. That does sting. However, I think we're doing just okay. We're going to go to this trade deadline. Holy fuck, I couldn't speak. We'll go to this trade deadline. We could still make playoffs. It's still very much a possibility that we can. I just don't think we will. I just think it's very much unlikely that happens, but it's not out of the equation. As we do actually beat the Islanders, we get a point against the Senators, we lose to the Pens, and we beat the Kings. Okay. Sim to the Sharks game, we got back-to-back doubleheader here. We split. Okay, that just kind of seems like the theme of the season. We win one, kind of lose one. We win one, kind of lose one. You know, it's kind of the theme. Yeah, we are 7 points off a playoff spot. The Rangers have a game in hand over us. The Islanders are also in front of us for that. So the Bruins, they are not doing very well. That's a great sight to see. And we also have, I think, the Sabres first round pick this season, if I'm correct. Sabres? I think it's the Sabres. Sabres? It is indeed the Sabres. Okay. So, like I said, we're going to be very active this offseason. That's my goal. Trade deadline, I'm not sure how that's going to look. I'm going to make some offensive line changes because we don't score enough. And I really want to see what we can do offensively and maybe spark something. Put Farabee first line. We're giving Byfield the chance. We're going to put Byfield first line with Cutter Gauthier, Farabee. We'll do Konechny, Holtoning, Sean Couturier, Fabry, Hayes. I don't know about that one. I think we're going to do something like this. Giroux, Fabry, Siggy. Then defensively, we got, I think, do we have anyone hurt? No, okay. So defensively, I guess we can rock with Ferraro, Yuri Brizgalov, Sadikov, Bernard Docker. Honestly, I think Bernard Docker should probably play over Brizgalov. Honestly, probably, yeah. Sadikov, he's at a -3. I mean, Ferraro can stay there. Get the Yuri and Yuri connection going again. Ball's having a good year. Stanley's not doing too bad. We need to definitely get the defense better. Like I said, I might even buy in at this deadline, depending. Buying in for a long-term piece. Not a short-term rental. No, that would be just fucking stupid. It would have to be a piece that would be around long-term, good contract. If it has to be a defense, or it doesn't have to be a defenseman, but it would preferably we'd like to go out and get ourselves a defenseman if we are buying in, as we just dropped 3 games in a row that are both 5-2 losses. Okay, so yeah, now we're sitting 31-31. We're just not good enough. Simple as that. We're just not. Like I said, we're going to be a little conservative, but not too conservative, if you know what I mean. We're gonna put Drew first line because Just fuck it. Why not? What do we really gotta lose? We'll do Carlson there, Siggy. Yeah, why not? I mean, what do we got to lose? I mean, really, in all reality, Giroux. I mean, he's playing, I guess, just as good as Byfield. So maybe we try and trade Byfield here, see whatever value we can get out of him. Maybe. All right, let's see if we beat the Blackhawks here. We're 31-29-2. So now we can see. Okay, did we win? Did we lose? I'm just very curious. Did we win or lose that game? We lost. We lost in regulation. Okay, so now we actually have more losses than wins. Okay, but now, like I said, I wanted to look at defensemen that have contracts to be longer term. Noah Dobson. However, that's not long enough for me. I am interested. Don't get me wrong. I am. He has a pretty decent contract, $5.4 million, 2 years. We have him for next year. I just wish that was longer term. I am not going for Andrew Peeke. Get the fuck out of here. Yeah, no. No, we are not doing that. Just looking at all the potential defense options. I mean, there's Sanheim, but not worth it. He has 1 year left on his deal. I mean, Dobson would make sense, but that's a lot of trade value, isn't it? Right? He has a pretty high trade value. I mean, we can take a look. Yeah, it's quite high. Yeah, I'm not getting rid of that much for him. Now, we could get rid of Byfield. We could. How much longer? He's a 3-year deal, 4.9. It's still not enough. We'd have to give up something else. I'm not really even interested in that, so we are definitely not going to do that. What if there's a defensive prospect we can get in return for a Quentin Byfield trade? That wouldn't be a bad idea. That is something I should look into. That is definitely something I should look into right now. Alright, I don't want to... We don't need another first-round pick. If it's for next year, maybe. But I'm just not that interested in another first-round pick. What can we get? I don't want Mangiapane. It's just a 1-for-1. No, thank you. Pellick. A second, a third, and Norlinder. No, thank you. Didn't we have Norlinder and he just wasn't good? Casey Middlestat. I mean, that's intriguing, but yet again, that's a 1-year deal. I don't know. I don't know about that. What about... Who would I be willing to get rid of? Farabee? No. What about Konechny? I'm actually curious. What could I get out of Konechny? Anything? Nothing. Really nothing. I'd have to make the trade myself. Okay. Well, let's propose a trade myself. We're going to look at Byfield. He has decent, needs to go somewhere that wants him, that are contending. The Hurricanes, I mean, they're a little over the cap, so I don't know about that one. I mean, the Stars, maybe, because they're out west. I could see that. Predators, okay. What do they got that maybe we can, snag from them? Dante Fabro, he's getting paid quite a chunk of change right there. There's Jeannot. What about the fence? Picks. We can get a first. We can easily get a first out of Nashville. Whether it be for next year, though, I would rather do. It's a high value first round for next year. They're not too confident about themselves in the future, aren't they? It's what it appears to me. That's what it looks like. Matty Pert, he actually looks pretty good. Top 6 forward. I mean, I would take him and Haley. That wouldn't be a bad deal for me. I mean, it wouldn't be. However, I do want NHL caliber players that can play right now. So I don't know about that one. I'm definitely not making a trade with the Penguins. Fuck no. No. Toronto. Ooh, this could be interesting. What has Toronto got in store for us? We can get there first maybe next year. What about any defenseman? We want Austin Matthews in return. Imagine I say I want Austin Matthews. Now give me Austin Matthews, you bitch. That would be something. Clearly not very many good. Toronto's on the downward, I can tell you now. They are definitely on the downward slope. They could definitely use a Quentin Byfield, but they just don't have the assets of my liking. I mean, maybe that first round pick, but I don't know, man. I don't know. What about... I mean, let's look at the Dallas. What would they have for us that maybe I can make a move for? Hopkins, I mean, 18 years of age. Ivan Andropov. No, I'm not really that interested. I'm really not. Honestly, I guess we can try with Nashville because they have the assets. I really did like, what was it? Haley or Perrins? However the fuck you say his name, Matty. I do like Matty. He's 21. He's pretty slow. He is pretty slow. Donald. I mean, yeah, I mean, he's not bad. I mean, we can get Perns and maybe a first. If we could do that, that's kind of a steal. That's kind of a steal for us if we can get this trade to go through. Give me a fucking 6 and call it a day. Like, they took it. They took it. All right, we get another first for next year. We get a first for... Wait, is it this year or next year? I think it's this year because, yeah, next year's first was quite high. Yeah, so we have 4 first-round picks this upcoming draft. Yeah, we're definitely not going to have 4 picks. We're not picking with 4 picks. No, sir. We are making a fuck ton of moves come draft, whatever. I can use that maybe 2 first-round picks right now. How would I fuck... There's no one here that I could trade for that'd be worthy of 2 first-round picks. There would be nobody. I mean, there's not really that, highly... Not much of a high-caliber talent in this trade deadline. So I got rid of Byfield. I think that actually makes sense for us. I mean, his contract was pretty good. It's just, he wasn't good. I mean, he wasn't. What do you want me to say? You want me to just gas him up saying, oh, he's a fantastic player that didn't do diddly fuck for us. Yeah, no, he fucking sucked. I wouldn't say he fucking sucked. He actually got better here than when he did in LA. So we got rid of him. I don't want to get rid of Farabee because I still believe we can win. What about Coots? I understand I said in the past I don't want to get rid of Coots. I really don't. I want him to retire as a Flyer. But sometimes, the business is cruel. We don't need we really don't need much more assets. Like, literally we don't. I wanted a first-round pick for next year. Well, I don't. Just look at the picks we have for this draft. We have how many thirds? 4? I mean, we are not fucking around. We're simply just not fucking around. I'm done with the trade deadline. We don't really need to do anything now. Like, we're not fucking around. We could use Mason Marchment. We could use him. We'll claim him. Doesn't mean he's playing NHL right now, but we can use him. Cutter Gauthier first. I mean, we haven't tried that yet. So, I mean, that's one of the last resorts we haven't done yet. We could try that. Holton and Giroux, Siggy. I think that works. We're giving a lot of young kids a chance to play pairing with Giroux. That is fucking wild. Okay. So, what about AHLers? I mean, we could bring up Alexander Kuhlman right now. We're going to it because he's doing really good. We're going to make a lot of moves here. We're really tinkering with this lineup. We're going to make some big changes. That's the goal. Okay, Tippett's in the AHL. That's a little great. I mean, oh, no, I remember. I put him down. That's a fucking saying right there. I put him down. I put him down. What a saying. Oh, man, ain't that just something. All right, we can bring down Wyatt Wiley and bring up Coleman. All right. Put him down. Put him down. Oh yeah, there we go. That's what I was looking for. Fucking put his ass down. All right. Well, Coleman, Brizgalov, Ball. We're gonna take one of these guys out. We're gonna take Stanley out. Put Sadikov in because we need Sadikov to play. He's the future here. So I guess we take Ball out and then put Stanley back in. I guess that works to an extent. Or you put Coleman down here. Bernard Docker, I guess. There. I guess. Then you just rock with these lines and let's just see where the season takes us. I mean, like I said, we're not so much focused for the rest of this season. We're more so focused next season. We're more so focused on next season this season. We kind of understood that. Like I said, we have 4 first-round picks right now. We have assets on assets on assets. Oh boy. Konechny's hurt for a little bit. He'll be back in no time. Oh my, Eve. Okay. Remember how I said there was a goaltender controversy? I don't think that's a thing no more. Eves came back down to reality and started playing like an actual female. If the female got into the NHL, yeah, that's finally happened. So, Hart's back. Thankful. We're still going to keep her up in the NHL, but someone's got to go. Somebody's got to go, and that's going to be Caden Primo. Wait, actually, I don't want Hart playing yet. He's an 83? Oh, no. That is just... No, we can't. Fuck. Oh, boy. We need to drop somebody, actually. Uh-oh. Max Jones. Then what the fuck you want me to do? Alright, you have to auto-fix my roster then. Make me cap compliant, I guess. I don't know. Well, we're winning games right now, so, I mean, that's good for us. That's good to see. But we're still, like, really far out of a playoff spot, so not like it matters. I mean, is Siggy playing better? Is Holton... Is the team just playing overall better now that we, traded Byfield? I think that's a possibility. Defense, I mean, Coleman, he's got 2 goals. Good for him. Good for him. Scratch. We need Sadikov. And Fabry's not playing? Get out of here. We need Fabry. Who'd they send down to the minors? Who did they send down? Wait a minute. 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 Alright, no one notable. At least I don't think no one notable. Oh, they sent Eve back down. Okay, well, that's fine. That's fine. Not like she's doing much anyway. The storyline's over, boys. She's no longer an NHL player. Well, should have played better, you dumb bitch. Oh, there's the sexism I was looking for. There's the sexism I was looking for. Well, I mean, she should have. She should have played better if she wanted to stay in the NHL. I mean, it's the truth. You want any chance to play in the league, play better. I mean, to be fair, she did play better than Kane and Primo. But I couldn't drop Kane and Primo. She just had to be the one that had to go. In my opinion, Primo would have went down. Don't blame me. We were too low under the salary cap. I don't know. It's just the way it is. It's just the way things go, I guess. I don't know. Oh man, we lose a 7-5. I mean, we're winning more now. But Hart come back in the lineup. I mean, I think we're doing better now without Byfield. I think I think so. I genuinely believe that could have been a thing. We're doing better without Byfield. Alright, so Matij, he's really good. He seems to be medium. He could be top 4 though. I could be getting bamboozled here. Like I said, do I really expect myself to be picking this late in the draft or having a lot of picks this area? No. Because we're going to trade. Like I said, we're going to be looking at the trading block come draft time, and we're going to be looking at the top 5. We want to trade up into the top 5. Personally, if I had to pick a defender to trade up and go get, it's Laponte. Gaspard Laponte, 2-way defenseman. We have enough defensive defensemen. We have my eye on Gaspard Laponte. And if we can't get him, we want Clifford Lotz. Lotz could be really good. He could be our number 1 center in the future that we've been desperately needing. So, I mean, if we can get either one of those guys, that's a fantastic thing. I generally believe Laponte is going to be better than most of the guys in front of him. Like, he'll be better than Lowry, and I think he'll be better than Nathaniel Boynton. So, I really want him or Lotz. If we can trade up within the top 5, which I'm going to do. I'm saying it now. I'm trading up into the top 5, and whatever happens from there, happens from there. And I'm going to see what happens. Like I said, I want to see what happens. This is just a very interesting time of this franchise mode. It's just a really, really interesting time. It just is. It really is. Very interesting time. I was looking at Morgan here. We want to look at him because we still might have a pick in that area. So we definitely want to look at him. We're gonna want to look at a bunch of kids.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
What the fuck did I just say? Chill out. I don't know if I could be saying that shit. Oh boy, that came out kind of wrong. Oh, it very much did. I gotta watch my saying. I am over the age of 18. So I gotta watch my fucking self. I gotta watch myself with the shit I say. I don't need to be catching a case like EDP 445. I can't. The Cupcake Master. I can't be going down that route. I can't. I had too much on my plate. He also had too much on his plate too. All right, so let's keep simming along. Let's just get to the end of the year. Let's just get away. Let's just end the misery. Let's end this season. I think we're gonna have over 41 wins. At least I hope. Maybe not. Oh, we're at 41. All right, we got 43 wins on the year. Okay, we actually ended pretty decently. We finished 43, 37, and 2. Cutter Gauthier, our top point getter at 70 points. I am not a fan of that. The Bruins. Looking good, Boston. We're looking good right there. Where does this put you? Where does this put you in the lottery odds? Oh, we barely even need to trade up. We barely would need to trade up. What is this? 6th? That's the 6th best odds for the number 1 overall pick. If we jump up to maybe 3, maybe 2, oh, now we gonna be talking. We're looking good. Where'd the Sabres finish the year? Alright, they're the best in their division. They're actually probably what? Best team in the East? No. They're the 3rd best team. Okay, but still, hey. And then how did the Stars finish? The Stars missed the playoffs. We have 3 lottery picks. Holy shit. We have 3 picks that are within the lottery. How did I manage this? How? Wait. I'm a fucking idiot. It was Nashville. It was Nashville, not Dallas, you dipshit. Oh, okay. I don't know why, but I thought I traded him to Dallas. It was Nashville. Okay, we have 2 lottery picks. Still very good. I don't know why I thought I had 3, but it's 2. It is 2 lottery picks you have, you dumb fuck. Okay, so we are currently 6th best odds. Either way, we're getting ourselves into the top 5, trading up or not. We're getting up there. I'm making sure I get LaPonte or I'm getting Lots. It's either one. I'd probably want LaPonte because we really need defense, and he would be such a fit here. That would help so much. I mean, obviously, Clifford Lots would also be huge for us as well. That would be a really, really good pickup for us. So, I mean, we're in a really, 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 really nice spot here coming this offseason. This offseason is going to be a banger. This offseason is going to be awesome. I really believe this offseason is going to be really, really looking great for us. We're going to make some big changes to the core. I'll bring back Fabry for a 1-year deal. If you want to come back, sure. But if you don't, listen, you're so replaceable. Giroux's going to retire. We have a lot of things to do come this offseason, and there's signs are looking up. I mean, the future here in Philadelphia is very bright with 4 first-round picks. That is 4 first-round picks. I genuinely believe there is a clear direction for us, and I really believe we're going to be set for greatness here very shortly. Let's look at our playoff matchups. Sabres, Rangers, Leafs, Panthers, Hurricanes, Senators, Penguins, Devils, and in the West, you got the Flames and the Kraken, the Canucks, the Oilers, Avalanche and the Blackhawks, Predators, and the Wild. Okay, look, I want to see the guy that went before Bedard. He's on the Wild. He's gotten himself a Stanley Cup to his name. What is his name by again? It is Lebedev, Timothy Lebedev. How is he doing? How is he doing this year? 70 points. Bedard would have been the better pick. I forget what team did Bedard even go to. Was it the Ducks? Did he go to the Ducks? Or he went to the Coyotes? I think he's putting up more points. He's not. He's not putting up more points. Interesting. He's not putting up more points. Okay, well, the more you know. That's very interesting, but I mean, I'm telling you, boys, this offseason is going to be magical. I don't really think we need to scout much more. I don't think we really do. I think we can just kind of get to the end of the season here. We're going to look over this draft class, though, real quick, because just in case we find any gems, mid-rounds, mid-picks, anything, we'll look. I do believe Kavasha is going to be really good. Yet again, it's another offensive defenseman. Do we really need an offensive defenseman? I'm not sure. We know Morgan McCall is going to be good. We know this. We know both of them are going to be really good. Obviously, I want more forwards as well, but we can always get them in, free agency. So I'm not too worried about him. Esteban Lindon's also pretty good. So that's another player we're going to keep an eye out on. Clarence Woods. Not bad. Draft board. Let's just look at our draft board. Maybe there's players. Okay, no. Besides Shannon Hart, he's mid. So, I mean, we have our eyes set on a lot of players. We have a lot of third-round picks. We're probably going to move them, maybe. The Predators are moving on. The Sabres are moving on. Okay, so Sabres and Preds are moving on. All right, it is what it is. We're in the HL playoffs. Let's see how we're doing down there. Oh, fuck. The Avalanche got bounced by the Blackhawks. Good. We barely, all right, let's see how we're doing here. Oh, we have, what, a 2-1 series lead? Now it's a 2-2 series against the Hershey Bears. How about, all right, come on, Isaac Rosen, let's see how you're doing. Oh, boy, okay. Well, we're down 3-2. Can we win Game 6? No, we cannot. We get eliminated by the Hershey Bears. Okay, the Flames beat the Oilers. The Blackhawks upset. Ooh, we got a hell of a series here. Will the Hurricanes get bounced by the Pens? They don't. So we got Carolina versus Florida Eastern Conference Final, and Calgary and Chicago. Chicago's not that good, and they're making a run though. Good for them. Good for them. They're making a run. And in the finals, the Blackhawks won the cup. Get out of here. Come on. The Blackhawks win the Stanley Cup, defeating the Florida Panthers. Ain't that some shit, huh? Ain't that something? So the Chicago yeah, no, they haven't updated yet. So we got to keep simming till it says end of season. That's when you got to stop the simming there. All right, there you go. Hershey Bears win the Calder Cup. Okay, well, I would like to stop simming. Okay, thank you. I want to look at the awards. Then the draft lottery's coming. Okay, I want to see how this goes. Blackhawks win the cup, obviously. Then the Hurricanes win the President's Trophy. Clearly don't win the cup. The curse continues. Clarence Campbell, Blackhawks, Panthers. All right, Art Ross. Hart Memorial goes to Shvechnikov. Norris Makar. Mitch the Bitch gets the Lady Bing. The Calder Memorial goes to a rookie for Boston. Tyson Jost, Conn Smythe. Vezina Trophy. Okay, I just got thrown off. Vezina winner goes to Spencer Knight. Yuck. Matt Murray gets to Jennings. Masterson goes to the Panthers. Senators coach gets the Jack Adams. Selke goes to Cousins. And Maurice Richard yet again goes to Austin Matthews. Let's recap our season here with our player stats. Who had the most goals on our team? Cutter Gauthier. Yep, 28 goals, 42 assists, 70 points. Need better production from more players. Farabee, 62 points, 15 goals, 47 assists. Konechny, 21 goals, 35 assists, and for 56 points. Couturier, 54 points in 77 games. Yuri Brizgalov, probably his best season to date on points. Yes, it is. So he's getting better finally. He's making those strides. He's finally starting to glimpse that potential, finally. Holtonen, 49 points. He's getting better. Fabry was okay. Hayes sucked. Dubé, Bernard Docker was pretty solid. Pretty solid for us. Siggy was... Stefan Carlson could have been better. Tippett did pretty good for us, so probably try and keep Tippett around. Carter Hart, I mean, he turned it around there late in the year, but we need to see more out of Hart. We need to see old prime Carter Hart come to fruition next season. When he's gonna have a better defense and a better team overall. So we're gonna need his ass to step up next season. Okay, moment of truth. I'm not gonna be looking. I want to see where we will potentially be picking in this NHL draft. Will we jump from 6th to maybe 2nd, the 3rd, maybe 1st? Will there be big moves here come this draft lottery? We're gonna move. We're gonna reveal the draft lottery odds. Do we move up? Do we go down? That's a possibility. Do we drop the 7th? Do we drop the 8th? Do we get the number 1 overall pick? Which I completely fucking doubt. But hey, one can wish. One can wish. All right, let's reveal the results in a 3, 2, 1. Alright, well, we're 7th. We're 7th with the 7th overall pick and the 16th overall picks. Okay, Detroit jump. What bullshit's this? Vegas, Detroit gets the jump. Why can't we jump? Is it because we won a cup in the past however many years? Really? Really? Out of spite? Fuck you. You want Detroit to be good. It doesn't matter. We're going to trade up anyway. We might be able to get up. We don't need to jump to 2nd. We can jump with Anaheim. So it's not like, yeah, we can trade up with Anaheim. We don't really need to do anything too crazy. So we can jump up to 4 more than likely. We get the guys we want. Like I said, we have so many picks. Either way, I'm going to find a way to pick up in that top 5. Don't you worry. Oh, I'm going to find a way. 1,000%, I'm going to find a way. Pick up in that top 5. Get whoever I want. But, all right, I'm preparing myself. Is Claude Giroux on this list? I can almost guarantee he is. Is Claude Giroux retiring? Patrick Kane retires. 1,763 points in 1,675 games. And I know you guys see it. I see it too. It's an end of an era. The greatest Flyer of all time. Is that justifiable to say now? He has a cup. He finally has a cup in Philly. He got his ring. Is it justifiable to say he is the greatest Flyer now that his career is over and he retired as a Philadelphia Flyer? Is that justifiable? I would say so. Yeah, I think he probably leads the franchise in points. So I'm going to go out on a limb and say, yeah, he was the greatest player of this franchise's history. I'm going to say that right now. Some people are probably rolling over right now because Bobby Clark. You got to remember. Giroux, one of a kind. I'm not saying real life. I'm saying within this. All he's done for this franchise, he's top 3 player of franchise history, and he ain't 2 or 3. He's number 1. Patrick Kane retires as a Blackhawk, I just realized. He retired as a Blackhawk. He left for a while, went to Pittsburgh, and then came back and won it. What a way to go out. What a way to go. Good for Patty Kane. Good for him. Really good. He had number 87, which is weird as fuck, but it is what it is. Good for him. He ends out his career in Chicago and goes out with a cup. Good for him. Marchand retired. Voracek retires. No. Voracek retires. Is Hayes going to be here? Panarin retires. Okay, Jeff Skinner retired. Evander Kane, Pietrangelo, Hornqvist. Oh shit, he did. We're gonna have a new captain anyway, because no one was captain this year. Kevin Hayes is retiring. There's a new era here in Philadelphia. A very new era coming. Drew's out. Hayes is out. Couturier's only got a couple years left. He ain't got much longer. It's a new era here in Philadelphia. Like, just look at all these names. Look at all these notable names. Yanni Gourde, John Klingberg, Connor Sheary, TJ Brody, Eric Holla, Colton Parayko. I mean, look at all these names that are retiring. I mean, this is crazy. Brady Shea. Goaltenders, Philip Grubauer. Okay, no one else really cares over that. Backstrom retires. Pavelski. Huberdeau. Really? Damn. 36. Scheifele retires. O'Reilly. Taylor Hall. Panarin. Yeah, we already went over this, but this is crazy. Panarin retiring. Wow. This is crazy, just seeing all these names and they're retiring. That's how deep we are into this series, boys. That's how deep we are. But hey, it's a new era in Philadelphia. It's a very much a new era, and it's time to embrace that new era coming. Next episode, very pivotal point in this franchise's history. Very pivotal upcoming draft and free agency. It's going to be a very, very big episode next one. So thank you guys for watching. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe, and do not miss the off-season video next episode. That is going to be immaculate, and actually I'm probably going to film it right after this because I don't want to fucking wait, and plus I need to film in bulk because semester's around, and when the semester's around I usually start filming in bulk, and it's just that time I'm going to film in bulk. So I'd like to thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys in for the next one.